Hi guys, what's up? What's popping? My name is Maureen Keji. As you may or may not know, uh, without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Cause like you already know, right? You already know that I'm about to say how to budget for uni. Now, a quick backstory to my life, right? A quick random fact or get to know me. Let's do that. So, if you may or may not know, I'm a student of Lagos State University. I'm a second year student in the Department of Human Kinetics, Sports and Health Education. If that makes sense, Human Kinetics, Sports and Health Education. If you've been following me, if you're an OG on this channel, you've already seen my departmental logo, stuff like that. I'm going to put it here, right? So, yeah. And I've been maneuvering living alone. I've been maneuvering the system of my life financially, of course, mentally and emotionally. That's right. But the purpose of this video is finance, right? So at the end of this video, I want you guys to have a better mindset on money, savings, finance, and spending without having any form of regret, right? Any form of regret or any form of guilt. Just spend it. Do you get spend? So a disclaimer though, I'm still struggling with these things, and I know why I'm still struggling. I just have coconut head. I don't want to do what I'm supposed to do. I am doing some of them, but I don't want to do it because the shaggy have not hit me hard. I still have people giving me money. So yeah, let's get right into the video. I'm not perfect, so maybe by saying it out now, I'm gonna master the art of doing it. Do you get? Just forgive my hair, like my students, all back, if you know what I mean. So yeah, let's get right into the video. So first things first, know what is coming in and know what is going out. I feel like you have to have a heart to heart talk with yourself and your parents, right? To know what they want to give you weekly, if it's monthly, right? Now, when I say know what's coming in and know what's going out, know what's coming in terms of allowance from your parents, your elder brothers, your cousins, anybody, or your sponsor, rather. Know what is coming in from them, know your aid from government, in the sense that I mean bursary. Yes, bursary. Yeah, your income, gifts can just be like monetary gifts, can just be just there, you get, but just know what's coming in. Now for what's going out, rent bill, electricity bill, if you are paying for water bills, your phone bills, like you are alone in your school, right? You need data, you need card to just call up anybody. You get, so your phone bills, you're going out like shopping, groceries. I feel like your school fees, your parents will have paid it, but I actually wrote to say if you don't mind, I wrote to say about like your school fees, just know what's going, cause and just have extra allowance for spending. You get, and that extra allowance, I'm going to reflect more on it later on, right? So that's just know what's coming out, know what's going out. Now, two is set expenses into categories and give them budget. Now, let's say for example, I live in Nigeria, Lagos precisely. I don't pay rent, but I have friends that pay rent, right? One of them told me she's paying 48,000 in a year, right? Now, monthly, that's 4,000 naira. In 12 months, that's 48, that's a year, right? 4,000 naira monthly. I feel like if she's budgeting enough, or if she's budgeting well, she doesn't have to call her parents at the end of the year to ask them for rent. Because, like, when you've known that this is for rent, 4K, this is light bill, 1.5, Afole. Afole is cleaner in the compound. You get, Afole doesn't collect even up to 1,000 naira. It's very, very affordable. In some compounds, they pay 300, they pay 500. Depends how dirty or how big the compound is. You get. So let's say in your apartment, you are paying 6,000 naira, or let's say just 10K monthly. Your parents are giving you more than 10K. I have a friend in another school, not my school in particular. Her parents are giving her 50K monthly as allowance. Do you get? So when you are able to sort yourself out in that part, I feel like when you want to call for your parents, you just want to call them for maybe practical money, project money, yes. So you don't have to keep calling. That's my second point. Now my third point is still goes back to first and my second point. Ask yourself or your parents if their monthly allowance is going to be weekly or monthly. If the allowance they're giving is going to be weekly or monthly, which is why I said that girl knows that it's 50K that's coming in monthly, so she already budgeted herself for the month. If it's weekly, you can budget yourself to, even goes back to my second one that I say set expenses into categories. If you set that in a month, you are paying 4K for rent, which is 4,000 naira for rent. In a week, if they are giving you, you can remove 1,000 naira for rent out of it, which makes it a lot more easier and even makes more sense. Now, fourth point is going to be keeping a financial diary. It doesn't have to be buying journal outside, or you can get just random 20 leaves or 40 leaves. Set your template yourself, rule the line yourself, and just put in the box and column in yourself. Get how much is coming and how much is going out, how much you are spending and how much is, yes. So you'll be able to track that down. That I'm not doing, because I already know the budget of what I'm spending. So if I'm spending anything less, it's going to be from the gifts that people are giving me. Like I have cousins that I could call for 5,000 naira now. Even if they didn't pull up with the 5,000, I'm very sure that they pull up with 3,000. I can actually use that for any other things. You get? Now, five, plan for what you need in advance, right? We already know that we females, we menstruate, we use skincare. Not necessarily females, men to use skincare. Do you get? Men have needs too, but I don't know. I'm a female. That's why I'm focusing more on females now. We menstruate, we need pad. So if my pad has finished or almost finished, I know that before my next menstruation, I'm supposed to get pad. So it should be in my next budget that I'm supposed to buy pad in my next budget. That is how you budget for it in advance. So it's not going to meet you in shock. There's still some things that will meet you in shock. That's where it comes to my 6 points. Keep an emergency fund. Like nobody does it. I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to come here and start lying to you guys. But just work on your funds, right? Now this keeping an emergency funds now. It's just like when something spoils, you can easily repair it or buy new one. Take for example, we are using gadgets. Or take for example, you were cooking and your gas finished. What are you supposed to do? You quickly take money to go and fill another one. That should be part of your planning, because your gas will have been giving you sign that it's about to finish. Yeah. But if you do not plan for it, you will now take out of your emergency funds to fill it, if that makes sense to you. Now, seventh point is still back to my 6 point, which is try to save. Just save for saving sake, because you still need it for your emergency funds. Now take while in school. Like some lecturers are not going to tell you you are paying for this today. Some will tell you you will pay for it today and today is the last day. Do you want to start calling your mommy that mommy they say you should pay 500? Really? It's still out of your allowance that you still pay. Oh. Those money now are not part of money that you remit to your parent. Oh. When you've paid like 500 in 5 places, that's 2,000 here. That's more than $1. Do you get? Because I know I have viewers in the United States. That's why I'm emphasizing on dollars too, not necessarily in Nigeria or outside Nigeria. Do you get? So you will not want to call your mom for that. You want to keep paying. And once you keep paying, those little money they are paying out, 500 for this, 200 now for attendance, this for that, buying that, contributing for this, group say this. You are, if you calculate all those money now, everything is amounting to 5,000 naira in a month. Inside which account do you want to write that one? Is it coming in or going out? Now, is it inside this emergency saving fund? No, it's still inside that your allowance that you are getting. So you should know what you are doing. Now, my 8 point is trying to cook at home. The only reason why you find me buying food in school or buying snacks in school is either I'm very hungry and I can't wait till I get home, or I'm going to be in school all day. Like Thursdays, I will be before 8 o'clock. You see me in school, and I'm not leaving the school till it's after 6 in the evening. you and I know that to buy food now is very expensive. So we want to buy snacks to just munch a bit before we go home, right? Which is making sense why you should cook at home. Which is making sense why you should cook at home. Now I'm thinking of making a video of food stuff you should have at home as a student. If you want to see it, just comment down below. Yeah, comment down below and impute what. Okay, in that video, I'm going to make part two of it regardless. So this is just it. Now my ninth one is my ninth and last but not the least is going to be find a side hustle, find a part-time job, right? Now the side hustle doesn't mean just look for a job. You can find a job which will be flexible, which will give you flexible time to study and to go to lectures, if you understand what I mean. But like some people learn tailor, they learn fashion design as they call it now. They learn hairdressing, yeah, hair making rather. So when you come to school, you can introduce. I have a friend that she was already selling her home. But when she came to school, her business is bigger and better. I'm not even going to lie. She doesn't have to tell me. I already know her. I've never patronized her. Her name is Michelle. Mimi Accessory. I'm going to have a link of her TikTok page and her number down below. She sells lip glosses, face masks. Her friends sell face masks, but she markets for her friends because like that's her roommate rather. Like sell perfume. I was selling bralette and pants when I was in 100 level, but like I didn't want to sell anything because like I was already tired of any business. I just want to focus on my content creation. That's why I'm not selling. But if I put up that I want to sell, it will be Crocs or perfume. If that makes sense. I'm putting it out here now. So, yeah, I don't want to start a business that when I finish uni, I wouldn't want to continue. I want to continue it. That's why I'm thinking perfume or Crocs, but Crocs is more sellable to students because they relate to it more. Perfume might be very expensive for them. That's why I've not started. So back to it. But right now, apart from the fact that I'm a content creator, I'm a part-time teacher. I teach some students. Yes, so that's what I mean. If you get it, thank you so much. If you watched to this point, you are a you are an OG. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. I see you next time. My next video. I love you so much.